guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I am Carol. Thank you so much for tuning in. I just got back from picking up my dinner at Panera Bread, and I went through the drive-through, and it made me think about what one of my friends had told, what we had talked about recently, and she was telling me that, well, you're never going to meet anybody when you're going through the drive-through, or when you order something at a restaurant, you have them bring it out to your car. She's just saying you need to go inside a little more than I do, and that might be so, but it has nothing to do with me being afraid or me not wanting to go out on my own, because there was a bar that I used to go to, it's Bar and Grill, that I used to go to on a regular basis, pretty much. I haven't been so much lately. Maybe I've only been about maybe 4 times tops this whole year, but I used to go there all the time because I felt safe. And I mean, like, there was one time when my sister had gotten married and my brother was in town from California, and he said, we're all going to meet up at the spot, you know, so I'll meet you there. And I said, well, yeah, I'm going to go home and change, because I was a part of the wedding party, so I wanted to go home and change my clothes. So when I got to the bar, there was a guy that said something, spoke to me in the parking lot, and I just kind of said hey and kept going. And by the time I spotted my brother and some of our friends and sat down, that guy was at my table, and I'm thinking, he doesn't know if this is my husband or boyfriend. Who does that? But one of the owners of the bar, by the time, you know, I really looked up, had grabbed him by the collar and said, she doesn't want to be bothered with you. And I was like thinking, thank you. This is why I love this place. But like I said, who does that? You don't know me. You don't know the people I'm with. But I guess the owner knew him maybe, and knew me well enough to know that I didn't want to be bothered with him. And there was another time why, like I said, I like to go to this place on my own, because, like I said, they made you feel safe. Because there was another time when I went in, and usually before I leave, you know, I'll say goodbye to the staff or the owners and go on. And this one time I got out into the parking lot, and there was a drunk in the parking lot, and he started trying to talk to me, and I said, look, I just want to go home. He kept blocking my path, you know, every which way I went. He kept blocking my path and said, but can I talk to you? And I was like, look, I'm tired. I said, I just want to go home. Well, he kept blocking my path and blocking my path. And finally, I took my phone out and I texted one of the owners and said, help. And within seconds, you know, the owner was out in the parking lot, and he grabbed me by the arm and he said, I just can't leave you anywhere alone. And he's like, get in the damn car. And I wanted to laugh, because, you know, I know he's playing this role here. And you know, by the time we got to my car, you know, he said, are you okay? And I said, yes, and thank you. And I appreciate that. And like I said, I can still go to this place to this day. I just hadn't been out and about much. You know, I always got something to do at home, or I'm tired, or I'm working, and, you know, always an excuse. But, you know, when you have friends that care about you, and are happy, they want you to be happy too, and they think that, you know, this is the way. So I don't disregard them, and I do get out with the girls, or you know, a friend that, you know, maybe we'll go out to dinner or go walking or something sometimes. So I do get out and about. I think I've said before, I don't really do the online dating thing because it doesn't work for me, or it didn't work for me in the past. It just seems like there are maybe a lot of broken people. Not everybody, but seems like I was attracting all the broken toys on the online dating thing. So I just said, okay, this is not my thing. You know, if I meet somebody, fine. If I don't, oh well. But yeah, the online thing is not my thing. And I'm happy if you've had good luck with it. I know a lot of people have. That's why it's still so popular, because it's good for some people. But my sisters and some friends of mine, we were talking about maybe doing a girls trip next summer. Maybe you know, some beach worthy place is what they want to do. So that's one of the things I will try to do more of in the upcoming year, is get out and about a little more than I have. And the other thing that I do still, but I'm maybe going to start back doing my gratitude journal, because I think I stopped when things just started happening for me, you know, and I felt like, well, I could just be grateful out loud. But I remember just a couple of years ago when I did my gratitude journal, and it would be, you know, it could be something like, oh, thank you for the good night's sleep, or thank you for the new business, all this new business coming my way. And before I knew it, things were happening like that. And I thought, wow, this really works. And I still get good business. I just hadn't done my journal anymore. You know, I say thank you, or I say thank you out loud, or the first thing in the morning, or, you know, I'm always going to be grateful, because it, you know, he didn't have to bless me this way. So I am grateful for everything that's coming my way. And I'm thinking now maybe I need to start writing in my journal a little more, because I don't know what's coming up in the upcoming year. You know, we can speculate, but we don't really know. And I think I'm going to need all the help I can get, and maybe you do too. So it might be something you want to try. Do it and believe it, and see what happens. I'd rather be safe than to tell myself, it doesn't work, when I know that it does. So I'm going to get myself a new journal and start practicing some more gratitude. And those are the main things that I'm thinking of. I don't know if I'll do a vision board this year or not. Or next year. I did one last year, and I have to look and see what came about, or where I am on that. I might just update the one I have, because I do have it as my screensaver on my cell phone and my screensaver on my desktop. So yeah, I'm going to look at that and see what has happened, where I stand, and that's it. I'll let you know what I've accomplished, and you know, let me know what you accomplished. Did you have goals for 2024? Did you reach those goals? Even if it's just one or two, did you reach any of them? I don't know, but I'm gonna see what I have accomplished, and I'll get back to you in my next video. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.